Hi, here we are with the second topic of section A, and that is called note making. Again, a very useful tool, especially for the students. And when you go for higher studies, this is really going to help you. How? Let me tell you. Note making is nothing but jotting down the whole content, the big content, in smaller points and subpoints and sub-subpoints. When you do that, you remove all the so-called impurities. Now, what can be the impurities in a passage? The impurities can be the big sentences with all the adjectives and grammar and everything. The impurities can be the repetitive words which do not actually mean much when you need to remember the things. The impurities can be the redundant use of the words which are there but which do not make great sense in the overall understanding of the passage. So we need to remove all those things and just put the crux of the matter such that when we actually need it, we don't have to go through the whole passage. Just glancing through the notes gives us the complete idea about what the passage may contain. Now, this is what I said that it is going to be useful. If you are already using it in 11th and 12th, great. But now, definitely it is going to help you in your further studies because the content matter is going to be on the rise every time. So, the crisp and crux of the matter notes are going to support you in dealing with long texts in a very smart and effective manner. So this is why note making has been taught in 11th and 12th standard. Why? Because the use starts now. Now let me come to the point how to write the notes. So note making has three particular aspects in question number A. The first is the title. The title is crucial, it carries marks. If you don't write the title, the marks are deducted. And the title has to be written at the top. Then the second part is the notes. Now let us keep a thumb rule to have 3 to 5 main points. Whatever be the size of the passage in the question, let us keep it 3 to 5 main points. And within the main points, we will have number of sub-points and number of sub-sub-points. Now you need to make notes in such a manner that you have all these three levels available over there. It's important. Now, what do they mean? So when you read the passage, how you have to do is first you need to glance through the passage very quickly. That will give you an idea what this passage is all about, and that's what will become the title of the notes. It's so simple and so fast. So immediately the moment you get the title, just place it over there. I would recommend to you to use rough page for this particular question. Rather, I would recommend it for all, but then here also you need to use the rough page first. So first you write the headline, topic, title. Next, if this is the title, what are the main points which are making this as main, as the title? So that's how you will identify 4 or 5 main things in the passages which carry the load of the title. So they will turn out to be your main points. So that's what you have to write over there, one after the other in the rough. Now, if this is the main point, definitely there are some supportive points which are making this as main. So this is what you need to write as subpoints. And then there will be likewise sub-points for some of the subpoints. So once the things are clear in the rough, you can put it in the front in the fair part. Now, the indenting is a very key requirement in note making. When I say indenting, what does it mean? It means the levels. So, all the main points will start from the same level. That's how we can easily make out that these are the main points. The sub-points will start at a level which is little bit inside a lower one. So all the sub-points will start over here. So 2, then the sub-1 and then the sub-point of 1 over there. Then 2, the sub-points of 2 over there. 3, the sub-points of 3 over there likewise. So this is how the level will be created. Now, suppose one point in the first main point's sub-point has some more sub-points. So they need to start from another level. So they will be a bit inside, and there you can write the sub-points. Again, if the sub-point is coming, you can come back and join with the sub-points. Again, when you want to come to the main point, you can come and join with the main point. So that's how it will look like a cascade. Okay, so levels are very important when you actually write the notes. And you need to be very careful with this. They shouldn't just jumble up. Everything shouldn't start from the same line. A proper demarcation has to be there. Now, how to write the points? So one of the easiest and beautiful manner is to write it in a number form. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 for the main points. Now suppose there are the sub-points of 1. So they can be 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4 likewise. Sub-points of 2 will be like 2.1, 2.2, 2.3 and likewise. Sub-point of 4 will be like 4.1, 4.2 and likewise. So this is an easiest and most recognizable way of writing the sub-points. Now suppose 1.3 has 2 sub-points. So it has to go under 1.3 and it will be like 1.3.1, 1.3.2. And then again coming to the main point, that is sub-point, then it can be 1.4 in the lines of 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. So that's how you have to come back to the previous level when you want to come out from the sub level. So this is how the cascading can take place. You can use A, B, C, D, or you can use Roman numbers. Whatever style you want to use, you can. But the demarcation should be clearly mentioned. And as I said, 1.1, 1.1.1 works very well. It's a recommended one, but not a compulsion. So this is how you have to write. Now another aspect of note making is use of abbreviations, the short forms. There are certain words which get repeated again and again in the notes. Now the purpose of the notes is to go through the things fast. So if there are big words, big phrases, you can cut them short, write the short form and go ahead. But many a times the abbreviations are not understood by the reader. So you need to make a box at the bottom of the notes and you can give a heading in the box, key to abbreviations, where you will write the word and the abbreviation used. Now, if the word is abbreviation, the abbreviation of that can be ABB dot. Mind you, this is all yours. You can create your own abbreviations. You can use the standard abbreviations like ampersand for and likewise, or you can create your own abbreviations. They need to be used in the notes, and the abbreviations are supposed to be minimum 4 in number. What I would recommend is 4 to 6 abbreviations will be great. If you write too many, you will have to manage too much, and that will eat up your time in the exam hall. So 4 to 6 abbreviations, good enough. Mind you, there are marks for abbreviations also, so don't miss out on that. This is how your note making will look. The title, the notes in the cascading form, and at the bottom in a box, you will have key to abbreviations that you have used in the notes. So this forms the part A of the question, that is of 4 marks. The second part is part B in the note making question, and that is summarizing. Now these notes that you have prepared at times becomes difficult to understand. Then the summarizing part is there, which is written in a paragraph form. Here you don't have to read the passage in the question paper once again. What you need to do is, whatever notes you have prepared, you have to write that only in the paragraph form, in the sentence form. Nothing new, nothing excess is required. Just this much only, but in a paragraph form, which you need to finish in 80 words. Once that is done, normally it is to be written in past tense, but it depends on the content matter of the passage also. So once it is done, the note making question is attempted of 8 marks. So this is the whole thing about note making. I'm putting some examples over here for the writing part, how to write, which will help you in understanding it even better. Thank you.